the shock that was Salagi BAZADZE?
Yeah, I did, and yeah, I'll tell you what the shock is about that. It's not that, I mean, the size of the win was pretty big, a 15-7 victory for BAZADZE over Zilagi, but it's this thing about the European Championship where the top 16, both Zilagi and BAZADZE in the top 16 in the world, having to fence the pools, and one of them must have dropped some fights because they face each other in the 32. It's a big matchup in the 32. You normally expect that at the quarter-final stage at the very earliest, so that was the biggest surprise of the lot today.
Well, yeah, I've got to say that Salagi BAZADZE could, perhaps should have been the final.
Or semis, yeah.
But Salagi just really did look out of sorts in that fight. His mask was off a lot of the time. He was just dropping it on the floor and just, he couldn't find his rhythm at all.
Yeah, he's moved from Budapest to London just to have a bit of a chance to live in London, and he is perhaps not training at quite the same level post-Olympic year, not doing quite as much. A triple Olympic champion, let's not forget. I think he'd give up a European medal to have definitely got that medal in Tokyo.
Yeah, well, it's a building phase, and a lot of fencers saying they're going through a kind of transitional year. Sandro BAZADZE said that this is a transitional season for him. So here we go with the first of the semi-finals. Sandro BAZADZE of Georgia on the right of your screens, and Elliot BIBI of France on the left. Now, Sandro BAZADZE has always done well in the European Championships. He's won medals, but never won a gold.
Well, big clash up in the middle of the piece at the start of this match.
Well, BAZADZE now coached by the Christian Bauer international coaching team that looks after a number of fencers, Bollard Apathy being one of them. And Christian Bauer was very close to having 3 of his fencers in the final 4. Becca BAZADZE just losing out to Luca Caratelli.
Nice little bit of trickery there from Sandro BAZADZE, coming in and faking that he's pulling out of the attack and then putting in a beautiful para riposte. Looks like Miklos Kosa has been asked to go and have a little review of that one. I don't see it changing, and as you see, Lamem shows the same choice. There is Kosa, the Hungarian. You can't take your eye off this one. It's all happening in the middle at the moment.
Yep, not going out of the centre.
Yeah, it's like every time BB goes backwards, that he is at risk from the the big man attacking him. But he's a couple of times shown this parry, but now he's going across the body with that parry all the time, and Sandro BAZADZE is too experienced to not spot that.
BAZADZE just apologising to the referee there for not starting. And BAZADZE definitely looks to have the momentum in this. He'll be desperate to do better than the last 3 European Championships. He's won a medal, a bronze medal, in the last 3. Dusseldorf 2019, Novi Sad 2018, Tbilisi in 2017. A win here, we'll see him go at least 1 better. He's calmed down a lot, doesn't he, Karim, as well?
Yeah, sometimes it would boil over a little bit with Sandro. He's very, very competitive, as all of these athletes are, but sometimes it just showed a little too much and distracted him from the next hit or the next few hits. But
But when he gets a head of steam up, he can really fly and fire.
And he's one away from getting us to break as well.
So preparation from Elliot BIBI. Point to Sandro BAZADZE, and you've got to say that it was BAZADZE's half there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it really was. And that last action there is, well, it's like a foil hit. He started he's starting his attack from a long way out, but very slowly, and then hits with the point of the sword.
It's Christian Bauer.
Yeah, arguably the
Bauer
greatest.
Academy, yes.
Arguably the greatest sabre coach of all time. Travelled the world, picked up Olympic medals for different countries.
And disappointment there. And it's the body language not looking good for the French fencer.
Vincent Anstedt there, former international, now working with the men's programme at INSEP in Paris.
So what can Elliot BIBI do? Take it out of the middle? Or do you run a risk then of inviting BAZADZE on for, you know, when BAZADZE gets ahead of steam up and he's attacking long, he generally finishes.
Yeah, he needs to change the line of parry if he's going backwards. Keep it in the middle a little bit, I think, to start with. Because if he gives the ground... Now, there's what you do. You step into the middle. If nothing comes from you, then you go after the attack. So if he's going to take it out of the middle, he's more likely to be successful if he is the one that pushes forwards. The problem is you're up against Sandro BAZADZE, who doesn't like to go backwards.
No. And, yeah, was that parried, or a post parried?
Yeah, counter pass. Now, does someone go looking for the blade here? I think they do, and it's another one for BAZADZE. He's just a little bit sharper off the line. Just a little bit sharper off the line. Just cuts the blade. And that's enough for the right of way. Oh, they both jump in. They both stop. But BAZADZE is the one that goes first.
He's too fast. He is so much quicker of thought. Do you think they both went in eyes open off the line there?
Yeah, they both went in looking to see what the other one did, and then
when they restarted, it was BAZADZE.
Just fast, like you say, faster, quicker to react. So he knows where the parry's coming, so that's how he's able to hit on almost every attack now. Tried to skip away as well. Trying to make miss, that's cool, but he didn't manage to pull it off.
Well, that was an interesting counter-attack there from Elliot BIBI.
Second time that's happened as well. He's hit the guard and the blade at the same time, and it's actually timed out as well. The counter-attack was so quick. He's got a mountain to climb here, though. Crikey.
Sandro's getting, BAZADZE's getting a yellow card. It's the second time he's not started.
It was about the fifth time that there's been a disruption off the line.
Yeah.
He's getting all of these, and actually I fancy Elliot BIBI to call for a video, and he did. Interesting season for these two as well. BAZADZE getting his first ever World Cup win this season in Tbilisi in Georgia at home. And it's a debut. It was a debut senior podium for BIBI at the Padua Grand Prix, a bronze medal there.
So like he didn't travel to Georgia though.
He's not done a huge amount this season.
I think Zalagi's only fenced three competitions. He's won 2 of them, but he's out here. And yeah, it's looking too easy for Sandro BAZADZE. And it's going to help when he goes through to face to whoever his opponent is in the final, whether it be Karatali or Apathy. The fact that he's come through this semi quite easily, if it goes down to a really tough final, then Sandro BAZADZE is still pretty fresh. It's hardly broken sweat.
This is an interesting one as well. So it was BAZADZE's attack, but again there was a disruption off the line. Referee Kostas called on guard Ale and there had already been an infringement, a minor infringement, one of them starting early. And so he called halt, but the hit still happened, and BAZADZE said, tried his luck to try and get it. Oh, that's
there we go.
A great finish.
Well, a great way to finish. Sandro BAZADZE, 15-4. An absolute masterclass from the Georgian.
Yeah, he summed it up, but that last hit was an absolute beaut. Little sneaky, unorthodox parry, to be fair. You're trying to show the wrist. You might get a look at it here. That wasn't that. That was the last hit. Trying to show the wrist to try and draw BIBI into that area, and then just skipping out of the way. Very nice little action there. Is he going to do it? Is he going to convert those three? Is it 3 bronze medals?
3 bronze in the last 3 European Championships for Sandro BAZADZE, and he's definitely gone one better tonight. Will it be gold? Will it be silver? Sandro BAZADZE is through to the final. Georgia are on the edge of their seats. Yeah, it's going to be a